True crime dramas are a captivating genre of storytelling that delve into real-life criminal cases, often blending factual recounting with dramatized elements to engage audiences emotionally and intellectually. These dramas focus on understanding the motivations behind criminal acts, the intricacies of solving such cases, and the consequent social implications. By presenting a mix of reality and dramatization, true crime dramas offer a compelling narrative that appeals to a broad audience, tapping into our inherent curiosity about the darker aspects of human nature. The significance of true crime dramas predominantly lies in their ability to illuminate the complexities of criminal behavior and justice systems. They offer viewers insights into the psychological, social, and legal dimensions of crime, prompting discussions on morality, justice, and empathy. Furthermore, true crime dramas often bring attention to cases that may otherwise be forgotten, potentially aiding in unresolved investigations or reigniting public interest in bringing closure and justice. Two notable examples of true crime dramas are the television series Mindhunter and the podcast Serial. Mindhunter, based on the real-life experiences of FBI agents in the 1970s, explores the early development of criminal profiling by delving into the psyches of serial killers. This series not only entertains, but also educates viewers about the pioneering methods used to understand and capture dangerous criminals. On the other hand, Serial, which investigates a real murder case throughout its episodes, exemplifies how true crime can blend investigative journalism with entertainment, leading to widespread public engagement and even legal developments. Critics and scholars often commend true crime dramas for raising awareness and providing critical insights into criminal cases. However, this genre is not without controversy. There is the ethical dilemma of sensationalizing real tragedies for entertainment, potentially causing distress to victims' families. Furthermore, the dramatization of events can sometimes lead to misconceptions or biases in public perception regarding crime and justice. True crime dramas connect to the broader spectrum of storytelling by exploring human psychology and societal issues, often influencing public opinion and policy. They are a reflection of society's fascination with crime and justice, laying a foundation for other genres that explore moral complexities and ethical dilemmas. As a result, true crime dramas have become an essential part of popular culture, continually evolving in style and influence while sparking necessary conversations about the world we live in. The historical evolution and popularity of true crime dramas offer a fascinating lens into both the media landscape and societal interests. At its core, this concept refers to the development and widespread appeal of dramatized narratives that explore real criminal incidents, from their humble beginnings to their current prominence across various media platforms. This is significant in understanding the broader impact of true crime as a genre, because it underscores how stories of crime and justice resonate culturally and emotionally with audiences, thereby influencing other media formats like documentaries, podcasts, and news coverage. One example of this evolution is the early adaptation of true crime stories in pulp magazines and radio dramas during the early to mid-20th century, which were precursors to the television series we see today. The landmark television series Cops, debuting in 1989, capitalized on public interest in real-life crime by offering a raw, fly-on-the-wall perspective, laying the groundwork for the explosion of true crime content that followed. Another pivotal example is the podcast Serial, launched in 2014, which was groundbreaking in its serialized storytelling and investigative depth. It significantly boosted the true crime genre's popularity across different mediums, leading to increased interest in similar narratives. Supporters of true crime dramas argue that these stories provide insights into the criminal justice system, societal norms, and human psychology, often prompting critical discussions and raising awareness about real-world issues. However, true crime dramas also face challenges and controversies. Critics argue that such content can sensationalize violence, exploit victim stories, or even potentially influence public perception of crime and justice. An alternative viewpoint suggests that constant exposure to dramatized crime stories can distort a societal understanding of crime rates and contribute to fear-driven narratives. The historical evolution of true crime dramas is intrinsically linked to other aspects of the genre, such as the increasing emphasis on victim advocacy and ethical storytelling. This evolution reflects societal values and priorities, influencing how creators approach sensitive topics and the responsibility they hold in representing real-life events. As true crime continues to dynamically evolve, it remains a vital part of media that challenges and captivates audiences, forcing an ongoing reflection on the nature of truth and entertainment. This intersection of storytelling, morality, and consumer fascination reveals much about society's enduring fixation on the darker sides of human nature. Key characteristics and narratives in true crime dramas delve into the specific elements that define this genre and the storytelling techniques employed to engage audiences. True crime dramas are defined by their focus on real-life crimes, often exploring the psychological, social, and moral complexities of criminal activities. These narratives are typically based on factual events, meticulously reconstructed to provide an immersive experience that blurs the line between reality and fiction. The significance of key characteristics and narratives in true crime dramas lies in their ability to captivate and inform audiences. They offer not just entertainment, but also an exploration of human nature, societal issues, and the criminal justice system. By dramatizing true events, these shows can shine a spotlight on cases that may not have received widespread attention, potentially influencing public opinion and sparking broader conversations about crime and justice. One notable example is the series Making a Murderer, which details the real-life story of Stephen Avery, who was convicted of murder under controversial circumstances. This series brought immense public scrutiny to the legal proceedings and raised questions about the integrity of the justice system. Another example is the People v. O.J. Simpson American Crime Story, which dramatizes the infamous O.J. Simpson murder trial and highlights issues of race, media frenzy, and celebrity influence in legal matters. Supporters of true crime dramas argue that they serve an educational purpose, fostering a deeper understanding of crime and its impacts. They suggest that by humanizing victims and exploring the motivations of perpetrators, these narratives can generate empathy and awareness among viewers. However, there are challenges and controversies associated with this genre. Critics argue that true crime dramas can sensationalize real-life tragedies, potentially causing distress to victims' families. Moreover, the dramatization process may lead to factual inaccuracies, which can misinform the audience and impact public perception of the cases involved. Key characteristics and narratives in true crime dramas influence other aspects of the genre by shaping how stories are told and perceived. They intersect with themes of morality, justice, and psychology, prompting viewers to question their own understanding of right and wrong. By combining detailed research with compelling storytelling, true crime dramas maintain their appeal while encouraging critical discourse. These narratives not only entertain, but provoke thought and discussion, underscoring the enduring fascination with real-life crime and its repercussions on society. The impact of true crime dramas on viewers and society is a multifaceted concept that delves into the psychological and cultural effects these shows have on individuals and the collective. At its core, this impact refers to how these narratives shape perceptions, emotions, and behaviors related to crime, justice, and morality. True crime dramas often captivate audiences with their gripping storytelling and real-life stakes, influencing both personal viewpoints and societal norms. The significance of understanding this impact emerges from the genre's growing popularity. True crime dramas are not just entertainment. They are mediums through which audiences explore complex ideas about justice, empathy, and the human condition. Their popularity can lead to an increased public interest in crime-related news and legal processes, fostering a more informed, but also potentially more anxious and skeptical populace. One vivid example of this impact is the Serial podcast, which reinvestigated the 1999 murder of Hae Min Lee and cast doubt on the conviction of Adnan Syed. This drama not only captivated millions, but also led to wide public discussions and legal reconsiderations, eventually resulting in the overturning of Syed's conviction. Similarly, Netflix's documentary series Making a Murderer sparked public outcry and prompted debates over the flaws in the criminal justice system, influencing real-world petitions and advocacy efforts. Proponents argue that true crime dramas can provide educational value, raising awareness about legal intricacies, victims' rights, and the societal underpinnings of crime. This can lead to greater civic engagement and push for systemic change. However, challenges arise when these dramas blur the line between fact and sensationalism. Critics contend that these shows can exploit real-life tragedies for entertainment, often leading to ethical concerns regarding the portrayal of victims and their families. Additionally, there is the potential for these narratives to perpetuate fear or distorted views of crime rates and justice efficacy, known as the CSI effect. This point connects to other aspects of true crime dramas by highlighting their role as cultural artifacts. They not only entertain but also reflect and influence societal attitudes toward crime and justice. The impact on viewers and society feeds back into the production cycle as producers and creators respond to the public interest and its associated debates, perpetually shaping the genre's evolution and its legacy in popular culture. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for deciphering both the allure and the responsibility of true crime narratives in modern society.